How many times have you felt that life is just too much? How many times do you find yourself putting on that brave face, looking at people and saying, "Yeah, I'm okay," and you know deep down you're really not. In the old version of the Matrix where I come from, we used to say, "That's a long." Sometimes you get to the point where it just feels like no matter how hard you try, there's always another problem. There's always another demand, always another challenge, always another fire to put out. And on top of that, you're probably looking at this channel because you're saying to yourself, I'm going into business, but you can't find the time. And somewhere in the middle of all of this, you're just trying to keep everything together. But here's what I've learned the hard way. You can't control chaos, but you can control your calm. And by the end of this mini episode, you're going to discover that this single mindset shift that I'm going to give to you is going to help to change your business, your family, your peace, your life. Because the most powerful person in any room, it isn't the loudest person, it's the calmest one. Some years ago, I had a couple of jobs working as a disaster relief volunteer and an emergency response volunteer. Well, my life was one big disaster and I was going from one emergency to another. So I was doing it, so I must have volunteered for it along the way. And I remember getting to some very, very low points. I even got to a low point where I just thought to myself, I can't do this anymore. And I began to consider a permanent solution to a temporary problem. My mentor, Tom O'Reilly, really helped me. And I remember he told me a quote that Albert Einstein said. It's not verbatim, but it went a bit like this. He said, the significant problems that we face on a day-to-day basis cannot be solved at the same level of thinking we had when we created them. That saying really hit me because it taught me two things. Number one, I had created the problems in my life. And number two, I had to change my level of thinking in order to solve them. I quickly realized that chaos was not the problem. It was the way that I was reacting to it that was the major problem in my life. Life was just being life. Life was just rolling and playing itself out according to my choices and my decisions. And what was making it destructive was me allowing it to dictate my emotions. And one day, I did a simple thing. I stopped reacting and I started responding. I took a deep breath and I handled one thing at a time. And for the first time in weeks, I felt peace in the middle of absolute madness. Here's what most people get so wrong. They find it hard to stay calm. You know why? Because they don't see any power in it. Staying calm is strategic. It's power, major power, incredible power, under control. I keep on telling my kids, my clients, my students, real power isn't in the expressing of your emotions. Real power is in controlling your emotions. See, when you get angry, flustered, overwhelmed, your focus disappears. And when your focus goes, the progress is following straight behind it. That's why emotional mastery is one of your biggest business skills. Because if you can stay calm while others panic, if you can think clearly while others react emotionally, you will always have the advantage. That's what separates leaders from followers, builders from quitters, titanium thinkers from everybody else. If this is making sense to you, then please do me a favor, hit that like button. If there's somebody who needs this message, then please share it with them. And if you want more titanium thinking, then please subscribe. If you're building a business while raising a family, I don't need to tell you, the pressure never stops. Your to-do list for your clients is endless. Your children, they need your time, your energy, your attention, and life will just keep on piling on stuff just to see what you're made of. But here's what you need to remember. You are the thermostat. You are not the thermometer. I told you already, the thermometer can only react to the temperature around it. It's a slave to the temperature around it. The thermostat sets the temperature. You set the temperature. Your calm, your happiness, your optimism, that sets the tone for your family. Your peace gives you clarity that sets the pace for your business. If you allow yourself to lose control, everything around you will follow that energy. So when chaos shows up, and it will from time to time, don't match it, master it. And you master it by mastering your mind. You've heard me say this many times. You win or lose every single battle in your mind before it comes into the real world. In my video, How to Overcome Fear with Powerful Self-Talk, I set out 4 simple rules to help you to control your thought process. Rule number 1 was to revoke the permission that you have given yourself to make you feel bad. I'm going to say that again. Revoke the permission you have given yourself to make you feel bad. And anytime your mind makes an application to reinstate that permission, it gets rejected. Rule number 2 is to never, ever, ever let a negative thought or a negative word go unchallenged. Rule number 3 is to make the choice to control the words and the thoughts that you have. And rule number 4, this is the one, always have the last say. I don't care how many times a negative thought is going to come into my mind. I am always going to have the last say. If I have 100 negative thoughts, I am going to have thought number 101 is going to be my positive thought. I am always going to have the last say. You've got to pause, breathe, and follow my 4 steps, and then reset. This isn't weakness. This is wisdom. The next time everything feels like it's falling apart, pause and remind yourself, I don't have to let this chaos control me. I was built to bring peace into my world. Because leaders don't run from pressure, they learn to stand still in it. And when you can stay calm in the storm, you stop being controlled by your circumstances and you start controlling your outcomes. That's emotional mastery. That is titanium thinking. All you have to keep on doing is being amazing, because you are. Feeling good? Want more results like this? Let's keep that momentum going with this video here. Also, click on my head here to subscribe.